This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with, well, dare I say, a mogul. Jimmy Bones is a tattoo shop owner. He is an acclaimed musical artist, visual artist, and the executive producer of T-shirts and tattoos. But before we get to our interview, here is just a sneak peek at the incredible talent of the one and only Jimmy Bones.
Jim, nigga hard to breathe for these niggas, man. Applying pressure on them. GI Records, ROW. Motherfuckers can't breathe when I come through. They gon' need an asthma pump. Ask you what you mad at, pump, then let that automatic dump. That's how I shift through all the static and drama. Spit bars like I'm out of Wakanda, the Carolina Panther. Yeah, I hear all these questions, I got a lot of answers. And anything that I'm spitting, the Carolina anthem. It's still Jimmy, these niggas are still envy, cause they can't stop that real nigga instilled in me. When they mention me, they say that NC boy mean. When he flow, he get a glow like he Leroy Green. Turn it up a few degrees, put pain on the thermometer. Catch you in your V's, put your brains on the speedometer. I'm low key, but still a OG. Don't make me OD. Came up out these cold streets, act like you know me. Blow trees, flow so raw, they give you nosebleeds. Fake niggas work with police against they code D's. Want no beef, I'm the one that not to contest. How you on a trauma table, doctor shocking your chest. Let them shoot us in the rockets, leave you blocking the mess.
Well, hello, Jimmy. How are you?
How you doing, Will? What's going on?
Jimmy, I'm doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you. You are an incredible talent, my friend. What I love most about what you do
Thank you.
is that everything you do, Jimmy, oh, please, I just speak the truth. I'm from New York. You attack everything. You attack everything with such unapologetic vigor. My first question for you that I've been dying to ask you for weeks now is, where do you get, because obviously to be an artist like you, you've had to do the work on yourself.
Right.
Where do you get that vigor from to just go after it?
Well, I think it mostly comes from my childhood experiences. I think I go back to those experiences and to find my grit and my hunger and, you know, find my inspiration for everything I'm doing, whether it be a visual piece of art or it be a musical piece of art. I think that I really reached back into, you know, where I'm from, my roots, and I'm actually from New York as well. You know, shout out to the Bronx. So I really think that I reached back for it.
I hear you, my friend. Talk to me first and foremost about tattoos and the art of the tattoo. It is something that, you know, in just researching you, you're an amazing artist all around. But when it comes to the tattoo, what is it about that specific art form that drew you to it?
I think the fact that it's permanent and you get to leave your artwork and your mark on somebody forever. You know, if they like it, you know, they can cover it up, but I don't usually have that problem. So I think, and when people get tattoos, right? When people get tattoos, it really means a lot to them.
Yes.
So I think, and it comes with a lot of trust. It comes with a big form of trust. You have to really be able to trust your tattoo artist. So I think that is rewarding to me to be able, that's like the most reward. You have to trust you, but when they get a tattoo, it really means a lot. So to be able to nail those tattoos and, you know, have people be excited about their tattoo, I think that's what really drives me on that medium, really to give it my all.
I love that. You know, I never really thought of it like that, but you're right, because it's not only are you leaving a mark on them, but it's kind of like their mark on the world. I mean, we're born as souls and spirits in these flesh and bones. But the fact that I never really truly heard it like that, that it's an intimate moment between you and a person, many times who you may be meeting for the first time. Wouldn't you say so?
Yes. Usually I am meeting the client for the first time. And that's why I named my tattoo shop Ink Addicts, because I usually, when I meet somebody, I usually tat them again. You know, I like to say that my art is addictive. You know what I mean? Because I don't have a client that I think that I've tatted only once.
I freaking love it, my friend. Now talk to me about your music. Who were your inspirations growing up? And also I want to know, throughout the pandemic, are there any songs that you haven't released yet that we could possibly keep an eye and an ear out for?
Okay, first part of the question, yeah, I know it's cliche, but you know, I gotta go with Big and Pop.
Why
You
is
know,
that cliche? That's the best. Like, they're the best.
they definitely are. They had a very big influence on my music from the hip hop. I would say Wu-Tang, of course. They're definitely iconic. Um, Noriega, he's my favorite rapper from CNN. And, you know, I got a lot of influence from just following the CNN story and listening to their music, as well as I have a lot of love for the Jay-Z and Nas situation. You know, I was kind of like really into that whole battle. I wouldn't say beef. I like to say battle because they really show hip hop how to, you know, be competitive.
That's right.
So I think that, you know, those influences, those, you know, early 2000 influences. I love Ice Cube growing up, Dre. I think um being able to live in New York and move down south, I was exposed to a lot of different types of music, and I think it shows in my music with, you know, my style, and also with growing up in the era of, you know, the whole Dre and Snoop and the that whole era with the Dog Pound and Death Row. I think they had a large influence on me as well. So I was able to have that melting pot of different styles to help me when I'm trying to be creative and get my words out.
What I also love about all of the artists that you've mentioned, many of them have become moguls themselves, and also something that, you know, I consider you, because you not only have your hand in the music realm of show business, but you have it in so many other areas of interest. I'm curious to know what you like most about having your hand in so many different disciplines that you love so much.
I think it's awesome to have different passions. If you can find different things you're passionate in, it'll keep you going when something is slowing down, or when you may be having, say, if you're a musician and you write music, or you compose music and you may be having writer's block, but you're having all these ideas for a video. So that kind of helps me with being creative and keeping my mind flowing and being able to be productive in everything that I'm trying to do. If like I said, if I'm having trouble writing a verse, then I can be like, hey, let me do some promo videos, and I can record and edit those. Or hey, let me do a huge canvas, and get some, you know, some activity on my social media if I post this picture. And I think that it generates a revenue from every stream as well. Your passion will generate a revenue. I believe that to be so, especially if you plant the seed, and you're going to reap what you sow. If you take care of it and you give it what it needs to grow, then it will.
Listen,
So
my
I
friend.
think just having those multiple passions have given me, you know, different streams of revenue. Also, it's a very, very good networking tool.
Absolutely. And look at
It's
this
a
is,
very good network. I've,
and also, you
yeah, I've
joining.
met people like on video shoots that they kind of started. I noticed they follow me on social media. They listen to my music, so it's a good networking tool, and it's good for cross branding as well.
Absolutely. And speaking of cross branding, why I love so much that you're joining the FENIX 360 app is the fact that it is a one-stop shop where fans, old and new, and also future collaborations, not only here in the States, but around the world, are going to be able now in one place to be able to easily digest all of the tools in Jimmy Bones's tool belt, all of the plates that
Wow.
you spin, in one place. And so I'm so excited that you're joining this app, Jimmy, and I'm so grateful for your time today, and even more grateful that we are now connected.
Me too. That's awesome, especially with the new talent, because even it's a little it's a little space between the old and the newer rappers, and it's kind of like the LeBron and Jordan discussion. But I
Yep.
love all the new rappers like um little baby Dirk. um I was really hurt to hear about Dolph recently, but he was like one of my favorite newer rappers. Moneybag Yo, I love his music. So to have something that can bring those genres and those eras together is awesome. So hats off to you guys as well for creating this for the artists.
Awesome, my friend. Well, listen, I'm so grateful that you're a part of it. Someone who, again, not only is an acclaimed musical artist, but dare I say, a true artist with a capital A in all disciplines.